Hello everybody, June 26th, 2023. We're going to take a look at Bitcoin here. First up, as always, what I said last time, which was Friday. Bulls are targeting 32K as long as we're above the 28,750 region. It should be pushing up to 32 to 32.7 next. This has changed just slightly. There's just another alternative basically, but we still need to stay above 28,750 to get there, or higher. There's a possibility we go higher. So I talked about, what happens if the bulls blow past that region and continue upwards. If we don't make 5 waves up, that's never a good thing. So at this point, we do have an appropriate 4th wave, so that's a good sign, but we do still need to see the bulls push up, basically. And then I just said, again, the larger picture is a choppy, crappy pattern. It's not an impulsive pattern, so that doesn't bode well, for the long term, but in the short term anyway, if one of these 5 wave moves completes, then it's likely that, we're going to see Bitcoin go up into the 40s or even 50s potentially. So 2 possibilities. One, either way, orange or blue, we've got this wave 1 here. So on Friday, I was just looking at the blue possibility basically. But because of how long and drawn out this is, I have the orange on here as a secondary possibility basically. Because, for blue to be right, I would have expected this to kind of continue upwards to hit that region. As something like that, basically, a little 5-wave move up. Since we got this really deep drawn out move instead, I lean now more a little bit towards the orange scenario, but they're very similar, right? So this was 4th wave box for blue, and technically this could still be 1 and 2 for blue, but it would rely on that being like an ending diagonal, something weird like that basically, to make that work. But so anyway, that's why I'm leaning towards orange. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here. So if we do our fibs, you can see that 0.5 fib here is right around that 28,750 zone I said is important. And then the target for this is actually 32.8 to 33.7 if we're doing orange. It may stretch up there instead of this lower blue target. But either one, basically if we hit anywhere in that region between, whether it's blue or orange, it doesn't really matter. If we hit either one of those, it is likely then, assuming we get a pullback from that point, if we get a 3-wave pullback down, that is a good opportunity to long, because it's likely we get another move up from there. Whether or not that, again, is the start of a larger bull trend or just, a move up into the 40s before crashing again, I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me. It gives me an opportunity to play with something in the short term though. So that's pretty much what I'm looking for. We're still just waiting at this point. As long as we hold above 28,750 and make a move up to at least 32K, the bulls will be in a good position to then do a 3-wave pullback and push up higher from there. So let me just zoom out just a little bit here. I can show you how incredibly choppy this is. This right now, as I've said before, is just an ABC, which doesn't bode well. And it relies on a diagonal in that case for the bulls. For a longer term bull perspective, it would have to go up like this in some sort of diagonal channel. And right now we would be making like 1, 2 of wave 3. So it should look something like this basically. And then that would give us a channel from there, and then we'd get a 4, and then we'd get a 5. It could get us to 100K potentially, but at any point this threatens to break down because this is 3 waves that can fail. This is, 3 waves here. We could fail at that point and still go down. So it's really not guaranteed what the longer term is going to do. As I've said repeatedly, we don't have a good foundation to really go up from here, but it is possible. And so my focus really is just kind of playing these short-term moves. If this gives us a nice 1-2 setup, 1-2, then I can long for 3. And that is pretty much just where my focus is, rather than trying to just accumulate and hold. I'll be getting in and out a lot more frequently on the way up, just to ensure that if it does break down, I'm still making profit. Because like I said, we can fail at any point here. This is still well within the realm of possibility for this to all be part of this wave 4. I know I've got lots of little labels on here. I should go in and clean it up, but it's possible this move down here, it could actually be actually a wave 1, because that does look like 5 waves. So it could be A, B, C up, and then we're crashing down. That's a possibility. That's what this is right here. I'm sorry, that's actually the diagonal. Anyway, it's possible that's 1, 2, and down. It's also possible that this is 3 down in orange, and then we get a 4 here, and then a 5 down. That's a possibility. That's looking less and less likely the higher we go. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got to say. Yeah, let's see if we can hit 20 or 32K, and we'll go from there basically. So I'll touch base with you all on Friday. We'll see if we have any progress towards that goal at that point, or potentially if we've broken down below 28,750, then I'll be looking for further breakdowns and potentially looking for shorts again. All right, guys, have a good one. I will talk to you on Friday.